Man can live by faith alone if we can prove the state is not required. Logic tells us that if the state is necessitated, we cannot live by faith. The implication is that faith and the state are, if not mortal enemies, at least incompatible. In this piece, we will demonstrate logically that the state is no longer required. To live by faith is proved to be a logical possibility. To logically test a proposition requires we set up a logical experiment, a test using analytics as a methodology. The Bible in logic tells us that it is by our works we are known. Logic also tells us there are 12 different classes of works or types of work called sectors. Each sector represents a different occupational group. Each sector has dominion over the commercial property relevant to its work. The construction sector is composed of all those who work in the construction sector and all the tools, equipment, and fixed assets needed by the construction sector to do its work. Imagine, if you will, a hospital is needed. The health sector contracts the construction sector to build a hospital. Assume the cost is 500 million prefers, or half a billion prefers. The health sector deposits a half a billion preferred share units prefers into the construction sector's account. The construction sector uses the deposit to pay for supplies and materials and labor to build the hospital. Prefers are the unit of account used to track purchase and sales using credits and debits applied to a cash accounting system. The health sector owns the hospital and all of the fixed and movable assets needed to supply health care. If someone needs health care, they go to the facility providing the care they need, and the proper amount of prefers is deposited into the account of the healthcare operator from the account of the client in order to pay for the care needed. The community that needs policing pays prefers to the account of the protective services sector. Not only is a state not needed to provide social goods, but science tells us, or logic tells us, that when objective verification is possible, the market is limited in its productive capacity only by physical limitations, not by organizational or institutional ones. There are no monetary bottlenecks when logic rather than the state is used to direct the economy. Full employment exists and taxation does not exist when the state does not exist. In other words, we can live without the state if we live logically. Thank you.